Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, the Thrones of Ascension, Byzantine Pythium. Wow, look at this province down here. It connects to everything. Ermor is becoming quite a nuisance. But before we get started in earnest, I want to discuss the tactical situation here, because it's probably in my best interest to try to gobble up some more neutral provinces before someone else does, being as no one has really initiated hostilities with me at all in this game so far, with the exception of Oceania. And even they just declared war on me. They didn't actually attack me or anything. I'm the first one to attack them. So just to shore up my position, it would be smart to take this province, for example, because I believe Ulm most likely has this. That's how they were able to get here. As you can see, that's really their only way of getting there. So they should be heading here next. It would be good to have this, 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 and this. And maybe even the throne, but I doubt we'll get there before Ermor does. Unfortunately, over here, we lack neutral provinces. I need to defend this province very well, because Sceleria is right here, and the AI, as far as I understand it, is less likely to attack you if you have a high province defense, which I do not. So that might keep Scaleria away from me for a while I focus on other threats. Up here, there really isn't much in the way of neutral provinces. We have Scalaria, we have Ermor. I'll take this from Oceania. Wow, that is one bloody centaur. And from there, I suppose, that's it for me, unless I want to get into war with Gath, or Ashdod, which actually might not be that bad of an idea, just considering they're pretty weak. They don't own that many provinces. They do have this killer army here, but aside from that, they really don't have much going on. I mean, unless they have some amazing bunch of troops here that I'm not seeing. And I don't know why, but there's a little bit of lag on this map right now. I mean, this is crazy. A hand-built computer can handle the best games available, and yet Dominions is lagging. I don't know. I have some more RAM on the way. Got it for Orcs Must Die, but maybe it'll help in general with everything. So, I want to stay friendly with Ulm, at least as long as I can, and the reason for that is because fighting Ulm is quite different than fighting Sceleria and Ermor. Sceleria and Ermor, I just need troops that can take a little bit of a hit and can knock out weak troops. Ulm is huge, tough troops, and we're going to need much more strength and a lot more magic in different areas than that. But that's kind of what I'm thinking here. What else? What else is important? There is the spell that we discussed, the spell that will allow me to basically murder every undead creature on the battlefield, but it requires Holy 6. So that means even with my Emperor, who has Holy 3, the highest Holy of anyone in my nation, he would need 8 Communion Slaves in order to boost him up to level 6. And that's a huge undertaking. That's 9 commanders at least, plus probably a commander to lead the troops. And the troops have to all be Vestals, because this spell also diseases and blinds non-sacred troops of my own nation. So they would need to all be Vestals, and if this spell is not amazing, it doesn't kill every undead thing there is, the Vestals are going to be hard-pressed to defend my mages. So I'm a little nervous about how to proceed with that. I guess we'll figure it out one way or another. But right now, the best way to get into Ermor's lands is to take my armies south and get into them from here. This will have the side benefit of putting me next to my buddies Marignan. We can also come in from here, and it'd probably be a good idea for me to do this anyways to get a few more neutral provinces. As soon as this fortress goes up, I'm going to have the troops recruited there go in that direction. My Varangians, fortunately, can sail, so they can attack Ermor's coast from pretty much anywhere. The problem is they can't take a priest with them, and so, I don't know. There's some potential problems ahead for that. But that's kind of where things stand, and let's move forward a little bit. Let me just double check my research. All in evocation. We're trying to go to, what was it? Thunderstrike, I think, at level 4. Although more conjuration is certainly necessary, at least up to 5 to get our Harbinger, who is also a level 3 priest. And construction would always help too, to greater magical items, I think. I've been thinking what to do with my gnomes. And by the way, let me introduce you to Yecnotimus Maximus. He is the king of all gnomes. He is the first gnome I'm going to hire. My first thought was to have him go out site searching. And I still could, but in order to really make me happy with how that works, I'd have to give him the Earth Boots to boost his Earth to 3, and the Nature Thistle Mace to boost his Nature to 3, so we get most of the sites. And I'm thinking, why waste my time with that? I can just have him Gnome Lore, except we don't have Gnome Lore. So that's another research issue. What is that? That's Thaumaturgy 4. So you can see that we're in there's a lot of places we want to go research-wise, and I think I'm going to skip to that, since right now magic gems are important. And hopefully more research will be on the way. You'll notice I have a bunch of Theurg Artisans. Those are the guys with 2 hands, one sticking up here. I know that my good friend, well, Dr. Clinical, but in the context of this game, he is Giatros Kliniki tis Aeginas. He is going to be a Theurg Artisan, but I'm going to wait till I get one who has a random. As you know, they have a 100% chance of getting one of 5 different paths, and then a 10% chance of getting a second one. I will wait till I get the 10% chance, and he will be Giatros. The rest are unnamed because many of you do not wish to be research mages who stay at home. Although these guys will be forging, which is more fun than researching most of the time, I guess. So that's where we stand. Alright. Plus, once we get our new forts up and running, we'll have more researching and maging. So, Yams and Tulmak were both completely lost, but Yacnotimus Maximus has found 2 magic sites. Good for you. And let's see Ulfia. Oh, look at this. Oceania is trying to fight back. They may win. I don't think I have anything but a province defense here. And I'm not going to be going back against them until we have that fort situated and good to go. So it appears as if defeat will affect me here. Yep. That's too bad. We only took out 2 of their crazy centaurs. Alright, Yeknod, let's see what you find. You found quicksand, 1 earth, cave of the pale ones. So now not only can I recruit gnomes here, but I can also recruit pale ones. Which is stupid. I mean, pale ones are lame. They're not very good troops. The ones with armor, I guess, are decent, but... So we're going to stay away from that. Meanwhile, though, Yeknotimus... I'm just going to have you research for a second until we can get some site searching spells, which hopefully will be soon. And we are recruiting gnomes on repeat. I intend to eventually put them with my armies along with my lizards, who we are also recruiting on repeat. However, I'm going to switch things up a little bit, and I'm going to alternate them with Iconodules, since they have excellent research. So, in my capital, I could fit 7 of them. And here I can fit 7 of them. But I'm not going to do that because Ermor can attack any of these provinces at any time. Okay, you're building a fort. Why is this? This is ridiculously slow. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, Galerius is building a fort. We have Cameo here. He's going to site search. And then I'm going to move him back and build a temple and a lab. We already have a temple here, and Theodoric can't build a lab. These 2 are going to site search. And it's going to be fun later on in this game having to go over these same provinces that I've already site searched and try to site search them again. And we still don't have 2 air, 1 water, 1 fire. At least we're getting, remember now I want 1 of each. And at least we're moving in the right direction there. But for right now, do we have any feathers? No, but this boosts research. Yes, it does. Okay, so we can have that. Well, that's interesting. It just didn't have the little icon saying that his research is being improved like the feather does. You'll notice that Calarios has the Adept Researcher +6. Or is that part of his unit information? Oh, so much. No? Yeah. So that's funny. The feather does it, but apparently the icon does not. That doesn't really bother me as long as it works in practice, not just in theory. So, Carpathos, you are going to forge another feather. And Amphidama, you are going to forge another icon. And everybody else is going to do their thing. We have Tolmac here, and let's get Tolmac to safety. He did not find any sites. And Emperor Burnsaber is going to... The only good thing this throne does for me is gives me Dominion. The 5 blood slaves, I think someone suggested in the comments I just give them to my mages to kind of bodyguard them, and I think that's actually kind of a good idea. I might do that. He's going to claim the throne. And you are a site searcher. And you are what, Fire 1? Okay. Might be a bad idea. Yams, you are going to go back to this army, the army of Justinian, who are basically just looking dangerous so Ulm doesn't get any ideas. And now we know they own this province. And this must be their capital. Yeah, the Keep of Ulm, the Forges of Ulm. Jay has found the Ulmish capital. And Sceleria is right next to it. So Ulm has bigger problems right now than just me. Jay, I want you to survive a little bit, so we're gonna move you. We're gonna move you here for right now. You'll still be in Ulmish lands, but hopefully with a better chance of survival. Okay. Tinnet, you are for the moment are going to... Well, actually, do we have a lizard down south with this army? We do not. Are we moving one over? Actually, Ninazu, let's move you down there. Alright. I think it's time to do some strategic province defense improvements. Spend that money before the forts come in. That's a good one to have. Anything on the coast, but this is my most important coastal province, since this is where my lizard recruitment comes from. And we're out of money. Okay, I'll do the north coast before I do the south coast. And Fangawolf and Lugalzabl. Are you good enough to... No, you're a good defensive army, but you're not really offensive. Although they don't have much here. They could have spent some money on province defense. Alright, you know what? Let's have our Varangians attack closest. Now, he's probably only going to get off one of the spells in time, but we'll see. And Fangawolf, you are going on your first attack. Meanwhile, we're here waiting for the fortress. Okay, anybody else running around? You're going to stay here, you're going to stay there, you're going to stay there. Everybody else here. I mean, I'm thinking if I want to eventually build something here, but I don't think so. I'm building a fort here, so building a fort here would be kind of wasteful. And I know the enemy likes to build forts on thrones, but I can defend this from here. I mean, that's not a problem. And, you know, so you're all just going to hang out here. I know you're not doing anything, and that's a shame, but such is life. Tinnet, you are going to research. Okay. Let's see what new interesting things await me. Burnsabers claim the lower throne. No sites, no sites, no sites, no sites. Wow, we're sure doing well with the site searching. And I know the reason why is because they only have 2 in the different paths. If I had 3 or 4, maybe I'd find something. But we are taking the fight to Oceania. Fangawolf, this is your first real test. Let's see how you do, buddy. Okay, protection. He has 16. Did he actually even manage to get any of them? I don't know. Fangawolf is combusting. Oh, Varangians, I love you guys. Boom. They're a little squishy, but they get the job done. Man, I might have lost like 10 of them. 7. Man, you expect more out of Varangian guards. Maybe they need higher protection. Okay, Ermor and neutrals, where we have a scout. So let's see what they're bringing to bear. Nothing we haven't seen before. A few Knights of the Unholy Sepulchre, a number of ghouls, soulless. their regular legions and some long dead. Yeah, and they have some, looks like barbarians there hanging out. Who are you? You are a censor. Just like the ones that Sceleria has, except your axe is just regular. Yours doesn't do undead killing damage, which is pretty sensible considering your nation is undead. And some poor Mound King is trying to mess with Ermor and not doing very well. Who are you, buddy? A necromancer. You are fighting the wrong guys. Just the unstoppable horde of death. And barbarians. Okay, so we better move our scout out of there. And Saetica. This is our other scout haven province. Okay, you're new. You are a first son of Anak. Yeah, you're a tough-looking fella. 4 fire, 2 holy. Alright, leading some barbarians. Then up here we have another Ahiman Anakite. Looks like there's 2 of those. And this looks like a commander. A Rephite Sage, 2 astral. That's pretty decent. And then a bunch of these more Anakim Anakites. Okay. Alright. Against a bunch of heavy cav. I'm a little bit worried about the heavy cav this time around. Just imagine, folks, we're going to have to be fighting this horde of giants at some point, too. By then, hopefully, we'll have angels. That would be quite welcome. Alright, so we need to move some scouts around, don't we? And we have Gnome number 2. Let's see. We're up at level 3 Thaumaturgy. So we're 1 away. But can we do nature? Haruspecs, we certainly can. So let's just do... Oh, wow, we don't have much nature gems, do we? That's why we need to site search it. We have a ton of astral, which is good. We really want is air. That'll give us harbingers. 25 nature is good for now. Alright, so Yeknod and Sigir, you are both going to Haruspecs. If we double team it, it'll be done much faster. Urbaba is going to go up here. And Burnsaber and his troops are going to go here. Meanwhile, Etonos, who didn't find anything, will, I suppose, continue attempting over here. Tolmac, I believe, is... Oh, wait, no, Etonos don't do anything. Tolmac is better than you. Yeah. Tolmac, search this. Etonos, just go back home, or go here and research once this fort is made. Okay. 25 is what I'm trying to get all of my coastal provinces. Some are still stronger than others, depending on what type of troops we have. We're going to take this out eventually, but I don't see any reason to unduly antagonize Ermor just yet. Once I've taken this, maybe this, then I'll start going down through here and we'll do what we need to do. And our fort is complete. Hurrah! So actually, one of you lizards, since you suck at researching, let's go over here and build a temple. Theodoric, will you go over there and help this gentleman preach? Meanwhile, okay, we can recruit everything except for Theurgs and Theurg Acolytes since we built a temple. And, oh, that's funny. We have our Cataphract toy, and then we have regular Cataphract. That's hilarious. And ours are cheaper. 40 gold, 35 gold, 30 resources, 40 gold, 37. 10, 15, 10, 10. So our guys are better and cheaper, just how I like them. Vestals and the mace guys, since this is Ermor we're fighting. And oh, don't I want a commander though? Commanders are expensive. 70 gold. Okay, so we need money. We need money pretty badly. Okay, 8. Ooh, that's gonna have to work. Fangolwolf. We're gonna get these guys back to where they should be. Hold and attack rear. I was surprised how squishy they were. 9 defense, but 16 protection. They should be able to do a little bit better than they were. Lolololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololol Cameo didn't find anything, but he's going to come back and build the temple. These guys are just hanging out until this castle gets built. My scouts are kind of in danger. No defense. Okay, we'll stay. We'll stay there. It gives us a nice overview of what's going on. Still no war between our allies and Ermor. Where's the Gath spy? There he is. Or Ashdod. I keep saying Gath. There's really no safe place for him anymore. We'll stay here. There's nowhere else to go. Oceania's having tough times. Unless they're conquering the land up here, it looks like they haven't even managed to conquer their own ocean. So if I can get some troops underwater, I should be able to handle them without too much trouble. Ningazu, let's send you down. Okay. Still no. Really great, but I have an earth one now. Oh, no, we're not giving you the bow. Oy. Okay, we have the earth one and the water one. Actually, the water one makes the icons, so the fire one will get the icon. I wonder if they stack. Okay, research 6, laboratory, research 4. Okay, so it is working. We know that much. And Amphidama, you are going to forge another one. And Carpathos, you're going to forge another quill. Alright. I think we're in good shape here. And let's everybody end turn. We'll do one more. And Sceleria is declaring war. This is a new one. I haven't heard this one before. Your nation will be destroyed and your people shall join our legion of the dead. So, Ermor, the army that is just a bunch of undead, are perfectly happy to be peaceful with us, while Scalaria, the human empire, wants to kill us all. That's something else. Might Marsh. This is Emperor Burnsaber, so I'm pretty sure we'll just dominate anything that comes at us. I should have Burnsaber do the blessing first, because before they cast Communion Slave, his Communion Master doesn't affect them. So they didn't get the Ethereal. They did get the Mist form. Alright. Let's see what he does. He is smiting. Well, that's what I wanted him to do, I guess. Oh, okay, luck. That's cool. So we have this kind of mixed force of Varangians and Ethereal Varangians. Yeah, those are the worst kind. Oh boy. Still though, we lost 4 Vestals, which is 4 more than we really can afford to lose. Promised Land. Oh yes, they're trying again. I might have to move Fanglewolf back here. Sea Dogs, really? But these stupid centaurs. They are very dangerous indeed. Alright, well. This is certainly a problem that more Fanglewolf can solve. Oh, he only took out 2 Sea Dogs, really? Yikes. Olafia. Oh, Fanglewolf has his own problems, it looks like. Not much of them, though. Okay, so we have 2 different types. We have the Afroy Lord, and we have the Icti-Centaur Cataphract. 16 defense, 18 protection. God, I hate these guys. 14 protection, 16 defense. 11-11. Oh, he's hurt. He's crippled, so he's not the best judge of character. 11-15. Okay. Oh, my province defense is doing their business. The Varangians didn't have to get involved. And Aurelius! Nice! I did not plan that, folks. That was just serendipitous. Tiosh. Bright Mail Halberg. Plus 461 gold. I love it. And we lost our scout. And we lost our other scout. Yep, I should have known better. I thought, nah, they're not gonna patrol it. Yes, they are. Damn. All right. Ulm is massing troops. That's generally not a sign that they want to be peaceful and loving with us. And frankly, Emperor Burnsaber is not in any position to fight anything. One of his slaves is already beat up. He only has a handful of Vestals. I'm not even sure, frankly, where those Varangians came from. Oh, right, they're his personal guard that follow him around everywhere. So, with a little bit of province defense here, just to keep this in play, we're going to move him back here, and we're going to move Tolmac and Ninazu over there as well. Etonius, you'll hang out. So we need a plan. Well, we need troops. We need troops, and then once we have troops, we need a plan. And Ermor has... Oh no, Sceleria! Well, they've declared war on me, so I guess there's no harm in killing all of them. You guys come down here. Let's get a lab going on. Cameo, you back? You are... Cameo! Diseased! What is going on? Is this... Maybe this place causes disease? It has 1 death, but that's Scalaria's dominions. That... I don't know. Unfortunately, poor Cameo was only with the army a short time. Well, I'm sorry, Cameo. Before you fall to the degradations of war, we are going to build a temple with you. And let's get this up to 25 since we're building a castle here. And General Wallace, how about you meet up with our friend Fanglewolf and take these guys out of our land, these filthy animals. Okay, what do we got here? We have a astral one, it appears. Still none with a random. Okay, well now we're running out of guys, so... Oh no, Aphelios. You can have the icon. Okay. You forge another icon. And as we're all used to, you forge another feather. Okay, good. Alright, you two... Where, really? I want you to Haruspex. Why do you not continue to Haruspex? Haruspex until you can Haruspex no more. Okay. We need a leader. Varangian captain can sail, but Ermor has been peaceful with us so far. It's Sceleria who we need to worry about, and they're to the west. So... perhaps another Archontopoli, 80 leadership and 1 inspiration. Legatus is 120 leadership, but no inspiration. Oh, he gives a +2 bonus, whereas he gives a +1 bonus. 3 squads. 4 squads. He is 110 gold, he is 125, so he's cheaper. Alright. That's good. And next turn or so, we should see this castle going up. And the following turn or so, maybe 2 turns later, we should see this castle going up. And then I really would like to maintain peace with Ulm, but they're building up this province. I don't know if this is something that they want to do. And Ermor, well, you see Ermor. I don't know what Marignan is doing, but they need to start warring. Scalaria's here. So Scalaria and Ermor pretty much have us both double-teamed in different directions. Ermor is to my south and east, Scalaria is to my west, and sort of kind of north. And Marignan, they have Scalaria to their south, and Ermor to their north. In fact, we both kind of touch Ulm, too. The only person that I Well, I'm fighting Oceania and Ashdod, and Marignan is not. Very interesting. Who are you? You're a Zanzamite. That sounds like something you put on your hemorrhoids. Okay. Alright, well. Cameo's doing what he needs to do, and we need a leader here to lead all these. We do have quite a bit of troops here in the capital, so that is a good thing. We are... okay, we're 50 away from Thaumaturgy 4. And the rest can go in evocation, that's fine. 57. Alright. Alright, folks, well, I apologize that today's episode was not particularly action-packed. We're simply now, I mean, we expanded so quickly that we need to now focus on defending what we have and making sure our province defense is high enough to... all AI armies like to send little attack parties all over the place, but Ermor is especially known for this because they have free spawn all over the place, and they gotta do something with them, right? So, and now Sceleria is officially at war with us, which means we have to worry about our western border, although Ulm hopefully will be helping us in that respect. I still haven't found their capital. Did I just lose my scout? I thought I had a scout around here. Thought I did. Guess I don't. That's very strange. But I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully by this weekend things will pick up a little bit more and I will not be destroyed by these walking undead armies of doom. Thanks everyone. Have a good one.